Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Chris Davis, and today we're going to talk about the Ukraine and Russian border crisis. So, if you've been paying attention to the news for the past couple of weeks, you know there is tension between Russia and Ukraine. The news headlines have been that Russia plans to invade Ukraine. There's 100,000 Russian troops on the Ukrainian border, and Ukraine its are in its soldiers are preparing for a Russian invasion. Russia has attacked Georgia in 2008, Crimea in 2014, and people are asking, is Ukraine next? U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken met with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov in Geneva. They had talks about the Ukrainian and Russian border crisis. Unfortunately, there weren't any breakthroughs, but there is good news. Talks are still ongoing. Blinken has said that if Russia invades Ukraine, Russia can expect a swift and severe united response from the U.S. partners and its allies. Blinken has also said that Ukraine should not expect U.S. ground troops for support. But the U.S. is supplying military aid to Ukraine. Russia has said a few times that they don't plan to invade Ukraine, but Ukraine, the rest of Europe, and the U.S. don't believe Russia. There's another incident that happened that I want to mention that has caused the tension between the Russian and Ukrainian border crisis to skyrocket, to go up. President Biden made some comments that really came across as if Russia did invade Ukraine and it was just a minor invasion, then it would be okay. But the press secretary Jen Psaki had to clarify the president's comments. This past week, Vice President Kamala Harris was on the Today Show with Samantha Guthrie, trying to clarify what Vice President Biden meant. Let's watch for a moment.
Here with you now, the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris. Madam Vice President, good morning. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you, Savannah. Thank you.
Well, let's just start right there with Ukraine. The president was pretty clear. Russia will be held accountable if it invades, and it depends on what it does. It's one thing if it's a minor incursion, and then we end up having to fight about what to do and what not to do. Did the president essentially give the green light to Vladimir Putin to take a piece of Ukraine, to take a bite out of Ukraine?
So, Savannah, first of all, I will tell you that I, every morning, start my morning and my day reading the Presidential Daily Brief, the PDB, which contains classified information about threats to our national security and hotspots around the world. I am often in the Situation Room with the leaders of our military and our intelligence community, and of course the President of the United States. And on the subject of Ukraine, I will tell you that the President has been very clear, and we as the United States are very clear. If Putin takes aggressive action, we are prepared to levy serious and severe costs, period. And I will tell you that part of the posture that we have taken is grounded in the respect and the value we place in sovereignty and territorial integrity.
Madam
And in
Vice
particular,
President,
in this case,
I'm sorry
the
to interrupt.
sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine.
Of course, and
So
I'm
we
so
are
sorry to
very
interrupt,
clear,
but
and we've had
it is less than clear because 30 minutes after the news conference, the White House press secretary had to actually clarify the president's remarks.
Savannah, I'm being clear with you right now.
Yes, okay.
And so if you're interested, I'll continue to be clear, which is that we have had direct conversations through various levels of diplomacy with Putin, with Russia, and most importantly, with our allies and partners, including our NATO allies and partners. We are clear and have been clear for quite some time that our first approach and priority and preference is that these issues could be resolved diplomatically. We have also been clear and continue to be clear that if Russia takes aggressive action, it will be met with severe costs.
Is aggressive action, just to be, let's be clear, because
Yes.
there are 100,000 Russian Russian troops amassed at the border with Ukraine, and people there are hanging on the president's every word. Is there any amount of land that Russia could take that the president would turn a blind eye to, not issue those, quote, severe sanctions he's been threatening for that massive full-scale invasion?
Our interpretation of any country, in this case Russia and Vladimir Putin, denying or violating the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine will be interpreted as aggressive action, and it will be met with a cost, a severe cost, period.
So I'm glad you guys enjoyed that clip. That was on the Today Show. It did get heated there for a little while, but that's all we have for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Russia will invade Ukraine? If you do, why do you believe that? And if they're going to invade, do you have an idea of when? Just let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you liked what I had to share, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and all of you have a great day.